What's up, YouTube? I'm SparrelKnight13. Sorry about the crappy sound quality. I'm trying to fix that, but until I can, you're just gonna have to live with it. I mean, it's not all that crap. You can still, I've tested it out. You guys can still pretty much hear me if you turn your volumes up a bit. So, anyways, in this video, I'm going to be showing you a general overview about what the new Uprising DLC for Black Ops 2 is going to be all about. Now, this DLC, before I really start this video, this DLC for now for Xbox 360, the release date is April 16th. However, on PC and PS3, the release date, just because of the contract with Microsoft and Treyarch, or Activision or whatever, Xbox gets it much earlier, and all the other consoles get the map pack a ton later. Just like Revolution and when Black Ops 2 came out, alright? So how this video is going to work, I'm just going to talk to you about it by reading this text right here. It does have a bit of info that is not put into the trailer. The trailer above is from the Black Ops 2 website, so if you do not want to go searching for the page that I am on currently, just go to the Black Ops 2 website, and the trailer for it should be there. Alright, so let's just start reading. The first paragraph just, sort of says that 4 new multiplayer maps, 1 new zombie adventure. It comes out April 16th, yada yada. So, new map content. Now, here are the names of the 5 new maps. Before I go any further, I'd like, unlike Revolution, this pack will, as far as everyone knows, this pack will not feature a new weapon DLC, just like the Peacekeeper from Revolution, which I really enjoyed. I don't know why they didn't, actually put a DLC weapon in this one. I think that was a really brilliant idea like that, but game companies can be kind of stupid sometimes, but not necessarily stupid, but, not exactly paying attention to what everyone else thinks, so sorry about my rambling. Let's continue. So, the map names, the 4 multiplayer maps are called Magma. Now, that really interests me, just because there's not been a multiplayer map on any of the Call of Duty games that contain lava, so just the fact that they call it Magma really interests me. Encore, that sounds like a concert kind of thing. That's really all I can say for that. Vertigo, that can be many things. And Studio, that really gives a lot away. That might mean it's a movie set or, a TV show. That'd be really interesting if you were in a, if you were like channel jumping, and that'd be a really cool map, to be honest. But anyways, let's continue on. Uprising is the most fan-centric DLC pack we've ever created. David Vonderhaar. Now, that's basically the director, the game design director, which it says right there, at Treyarch. He even claimed, and this is a quote, he claimed in the video that Uprising is the most fan-centric DLC, basically saying it's most likely going to be one of the best DLCs ever on Call of Duty. I mean, it definitely sounds interesting, just from the multiplayer names. So let's go over into the third paragraph, which mainly talks about these zombies, which I'm always interested into. So, adding to the fan service is a reimagining of the classic map Firing Range. Now, from what I've been told, the reimagining of Firing Range, I did not like Firing Range. Some of you guys might have, but it was just a major pain. It really didn't look nice, in my opinion. I mean, it was kind of dull, but Nuketown was where it was at. In Black Ops 1, I didn't like Firing Range. So, anywho, so they're reimagining Firing Range, so maybe they're going to improve it a lot. Now, there are only 5 maps, so it's, so the Firing Range map, from what I've been told from a few places on the internet, is Studio. So, just from what, now, basically, Firing Range is going to turn out somewhat like 2025. It's going to be a bit futuristic. I mean, more of I guess more of a retro than futuristic. It's gonna from the sounds of it, it does look like it could be, like the targets could be part of, they could be characters on a set, something like that. The I can actually imagine the trailers. I'm just gonna let you watch the video, and you guys can imagine whatever. Um, so, anyways, Firing Rage, yada yada, and a new zombie adventure called Mob of the Dead. That sounds interesting. In a new zombie story, players are trapped in a zombie-infested Alcatraz. That, I think, is pretty brilliant, to be honest. I mean, Alcatraz is the perfect setting for a zombies map. As for Prohibition-era mobsters. So, that most likely means, I mean, considering Marlton is sure as hell not a mobster, there's most likely going to be 4 new characters. So, I mean, and considering it's mobsters, it's going to be somewhere in the 1900s, which is going to be pretty cool. Sort of like Mafia 2 type style. So, played by Hollywood. I'm going to skip that. A new twist on the zombie mode if a player becomes an unfortunate victim. Mob of the Dead's new feature known as what is that? Purgatory, I guess. I don't really know how to pronounce it. So I'm just gonna go with Purgatory. You guys can correct me in the comments, but so Purgatory sends players into the afterlife. No further details. It's kind of funny because I've been told by some of my friends and a few articles on the internet that in the video they do not say anything about the game mode, but they do say a lot about all the maps. So from Treyarch's so if all the sources were coming out of Treyarch's video, then this new game mode might be fake, Anyways, so it's going to be a unique experience. I mean, sending players into the afterlife, don't they kind of already do that, considering you die, you're in the afterlife? I suppose, you're just waiting for spawn and you're sort of looking down, so that's not technically... You know what? Enough rambling. So let's go full screen. Sorry about the sound quality. It's not going to be the best, but you'll be able to hear it. I have tested it.
Uprising is the most fan-centric DLC package we've ever created.
Okay, now that didn't turn out very well, did it? Let me go back to 0 and see if we can get a better picture quality on that.
Uprising is the most fan-centric DLC package we've ever created.
Okay, well, this might help me in a few ways. Others, it'll really suck, but... So, rather than playing through the entire video, I'll put a link in the description to the Call of Duty website. You can go check out the video from there, but the sound quality and picture quality really suck. So, I'm just going to show you little bits of each of the maps if I can. There's Vandahar, don't really want to see him. Now, here we go. I'm pretty sure this is going to be Encore. From what I've heard, it is the setting for it is London. I mean, it really looks like an interesting map. Like, for example, you can see the stage would be a really nice place to camp out. If there were a few things to hide behind, but it's a really open. It's kind of funny. It's like a firing range. It's really open area. Let's go all the way back here. Let's see if we can get the first one, here we go. So it looks as if this is put in Hong Kong, China, probably not China, but more like Tokyo or Hong Kong type thing. I mean, just considering the signs you got, and I can understand that this is most likely magma. You can see the volcano in the back. So I can picture that players are going to have to jump across jump across lava barricades, such like that. Okay, let's skip a bit ahead. Don't want to see Vondahar. We really don't. There's magma. So, as you can see from the bottom, that is Japanese, so it is definitely not Chinese. If you can see at the bottom right over here, it's a little Japanese type arc thing. I don't know. It looks as if the volcano's erupting, so you can imagine, like I said, when you're playing on this map, you're probably going to have to avoid obstacles, pretty much just lava, rocks, broken roads, busted up buildings, so, such like that. So let's skip a bit ahead. So here we go, like I said, you can see on the ground there, a bunch of lava. So here we go, let's get a better picture of Encore. And there's not really much to talk about this map. It's pretty self-explanatory. You got the chairs there, two staircases. It looks pretty symmetrical. The map itself, not the props and all, but the map itself looks pretty symmetrical, and it looks like a pretty fun map to play on, to be honest. It looks like one of those Nuketown small maps, but now what is this? All right, so because they're going in order from magma to studio, they are doing this one. This is most likely vertical go, and I'm pretty sure it's not studio. So I'm not studio. I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure it's not part of Encore. This is most likely Vertigo. Now Vertigo looks as if it's placed on top of a roof. You got your little plane there. Maybe you can hide behind it. Or not, because as you can see here, there's the staircase is blocked off, so you probably can't get up to it. But it's a nice prop. Oh no, we're going a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? Now what do you know? Alright, so anyways, this is Vertigo. I think this is the only decent picture I can get of it for the time being. So let's look at the next one. So here we got, I believe this is the reimagining of Firing Range. Sorry if you hear any background noise, but it's really hot. I'm sitting in my... really hot in here, so... I'm just gonna open the door a bit. So, anywho, let's look at this a bit more. So here we got the reimagining of Firing Range, also known as Studio. As you can see, there's a dinosaur there, castle. I think that's a castle there. I mean, it looks like it. You got stage 14. Now look at that. Oh, like I said, little characters instead of the shooting targets. And you got the whole alien sci-fi type thing. So it's obviously got a little bit of everything in this map, so I'm really looking forward to this. So here we got magma again. Let's see if we can get better images of it. Well, that's not a great image. That's a decent image. I mean, looks as if there's a bit of an earthquake. So yeah, you got lava, a bit of an earthquake there, as it seems. I believe that's still magma. So here we got Encore. Let's see if we can get a few better images. That doesn't really help. I think a lot of people on this map are just going to camp on the stage. It really would make sense. Okay, we do not want to see Vondahar. That's not really needed. So here we go. So this must be Vertigo. It looks now, from what I've read on a few articles, you can jump from place to place. That's really one of the main ideas of this map, and for the fact that you should not fall off because you are, you're pretty high in the air. I mean, this whole map is on a roof, so watch where you step. Like I said, either watch where you step or you're gonna fall off like that one guy. So, anyways, here's the making of Firing Range, or Studio, I guess. This is more of Studios. Hey, look, stage 14. Ah, hey, looks like we got a cowboy saloon. That tells a lot. So there really is a little bit of everything. Now this is what I've really been waiting for. I'm more into the zombies than the multiplayer, honestly. So the fact that I get to see a new zombies map is amazing. So here's Alcatraz. I can kind of see it. I mean, there you got your prison cells. Second floor, staircase, pretty basic, but. So this is a mobster version of Alcatraz. That's pretty sick. Mob of the Dead. Now look at those zombies for a second. Those don't exactly. I mean, I think only the players that you get to be are mobsters. I don't really think that. I really don't think that the zombies are mobsters. They're just pretty much prisoners, as it would seem. I mean, this is Alcatraz. They don't look a ton like mobsters. See, you can sort of see the black and white uniforms, meaning they are prisoners. Okay, we don't want to see Vondahar. Now, what is that? Hey, by the looks of it, it looks as if someone is getting completely mauled by zombies. So that just proves that, well, that just sort of indicates that not even few, but in certain cells there might be a guy being, attacked by zombies. Who knows? Maybe you can save him, maybe he can help you, or maybe it's just a background. You can't help him, or you can't do anything. So let's move on. So I guess this is the distant. Oh, would you look at that? I guess this is another room. This looks as if it could be a power room, to be honest. I mean, just because there's pretty high lights. Sorry about the background noise. There's an ambulance sort of driving by. Oh, no, who's that? I don't really want to see his mouth move all that much, but here we go. So, oh, hey, whoa, what is that? So it looks like we have hellhounds on this map, but truthfully, it doesn't look a ton like a hellhound. I mean, it looks a bit different, at least. Now, if you haven't already noticed, the gun that he's holding is the LSAT. Hey, look, that's not a gun except only for Nuketown. So maybe they're bringing a few new guns into the map. So just like the M27 and the LSAT on Nuketown Zombies. So we got the LSAT. That's pretty cool. We got new guns, just like Die Rise. Whoa! Now, hey, look at what gun he's using. It looks like an Uzi type thing. So there we go. We got a new character, and wow, I mean, so we pretty much have a confirmation that there's gonna be different guns compared to normal zombies map. Now there was this one little thing I really want to show you guys. Oh, here we got the fell. I really don't think I'm going to be able to find it with my luck, but so there you go, all four of the characters. So let's scroll a bit over here. Oh, and I just missed it. Now this is mainly what I want to show you. Now if you look at the other guy's hand and what this dude's currently holding, it looks as if this could be a neat little camping spot. And what is he holding? Unless that's a new super weapon of some kind, it looks somewhat like I don't know, a newly designed type of Thompson, I guess. I mean, that one sure as hell looks something like a Thompson. I mean, considering it's mobsters, they really use Thompsons, so I would figure that. I mean, if they brought the Thompson back, I would just be blown away. I love that gun. It was amazing. The Gibbs-O-Matic was just so much fun. But this doesn't look a ton like a Thompson. I mean, it looks a bit, but now look at that. There we go. We got the clip. Now, it is round like that other dude's holding, so maybe it is the same gun. It looks a bit like it could very possibly be a super weapon, but I'm having my doubts on this one. I don't think it's going to be a super weapon. There's a small chance, though. So, let's continue. There we go. So we got a clear picture of that now. probably not a super weapon, but it does look like a submachine gun of some sort, and that really looks pretty nice. I mean, I would love to use that gun, whatever it may be. So you can expect a lot of new guns out of the box, possibly the M27, just like the LSET and the M27 were on Nuketown Zombies. So, anyways, wow, voice crack. Yeah, sorry about my rambling, but anywho, I think that's pretty much it for this video. There was one picture I couldn't find, but that was just the AN-94, I believe. So the AN-94 might be on this map. Might not, don't get your hopes up, but don't be doubtful about it either. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I mean, it was a ton of help just trying to figure out what everything sort of meant. So please comment and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. Click the like button if you could. Hit the, put a comment if you want to ask me something. I check my comments at least once every day, starting at 4 o'clock. So, if you put a comment down, if you put a question down, I will definitely reply to it. If you've got a theory about it, I'd love to hear about it. I'm all for these theories. I love trying to figure these things out. So, anyways, please comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button. And, yeah, you know what? Like I've said about 3 times now, thanks for watching.